Checking the situation. Emergency can happen anywhere, so it is important to know how to provide basic life support care. Check surroundings to ensure they are safe. Check sign safety. Tap the victim's shoulders and shout, "Are you okay?" If the victim is unresponsive and you are alone, call for help and check for breathing. Checking for breathing. Open the victim's airway. Use the head tilt and chin lift technique. Press down on a forehead with one hand. Pull up on the chin with the other hand. Listen to sound of breathing. Feel for exhalation on your cheek. Look to see if the victim's chest is rising or falling. Look, listen, feel. Checking for breathing should take no more than 10 seconds. To normal, breath within 10 seconds is considered normal. Calling an ambulance. If the victim is not breathing and there is another rescuer, ask him or her to call an ambulance. If you are alone, call on yourself. The emergency medical this chapter will give you instructions on how to provide cardiopulmonary resuscitation or CPR. Doing CPR. Place the victim on a firm, flat surface. Kneel at the victim's side. Place one hand on top of the other and interlace your fingers. Place the heel of your hand in the center of the victim's chest on the lower half of the breastbone. Position your shoulders directly over your hand. Keep your arms straight and lock your elbows. Compress the chest 30 times to a depth of 5 or 6 centimeters, then allow for full chest recoil. Chest compressions should be steady and fast performed at a rate twice a second. You can even count if it helps. Every 30 chest compressions are followed by 2 ventilations. 30 chest compressions, 2 ventilations. To deliver ventilations, tilt the victim's head back and pinch the nose shut. Take a normal breath and flow into the victim's mouth. Watch for the chest to return to its normal position while taking another breath. Repeat this sequence. Minimize the interaction and chest compression to last no more than 5 seconds. Alternate the 30 chest compressions and 2 ventilations until help arrives. If you have another rescuer with you, switch position every 2 to 3 minutes because providing CPR is tiring and you become less effective. When you see signs of victim regaining consciousness, such as breathing, coughing, or moving purposely, stop CPR. Stop CPR when the victim starts breathing normally. Put the victim in a recovery position.